Hello beautiful people, welcome to my first official sketchbook Thursday. That is probably coming out on Friday instead. My bad, this turned out to be a bit of a rough week. Anyway, today I'm drawing some fruits and I am using my art creation sketchbook along with my Copic markers and some colored pencils. So I wanted to start with the dragon fruit. I mean, it's such an interesting looking fruit, both inside and out, and I definitely could have started drawing it a bit lower. But have you ever tried it before? I hope I won't ruffle any feathers by saying this, but I was disappointed the first time I tried it, and the second time. To me, it tasted like watered down watermelon. And honestly, it very well might be because this fruit is not really common here where I live and you usually can buy it in a supermarket, and I don't doubt that it tastes much better in places where it's actually more common or native too. It still left a lasting impression though. And the one I had was the one with the white flesh. Is it called flesh? The inside of the fruit? Oh, pulp, but flesh too, right? I don't know if the color of the inside changes the taste, maybe. If you know, please let me know. Did you know that most things that are considered vegetables are actually botanically fruits? Like tomatoes and bell peppers and cucumbers and pumpkins and avocados and so on. In culinary settings, all of these are of course considered vegetables, but botanically speaking, all fruits. I feel like not much is left to actually botanically be a vegetable. Few that come to mind are carrots or garlic and onion, I guess. Basically, what grows from a flower and has seeds is botanically considered a fruit. Similarly enough though, a strawberry isn't botanically considered a fruit. Or, well, okay, it is, but it's not simply just a fruit. It's, and I had to search this up, it's an aggregate accessory fruit. And the seeds of the strawberries are actually the fruits. And they have tiny seeds inside. Isn't that wild? If this is actually a well-known fact, consider me embarrassed. If not, well, now you know something new. So yeah, I should have started the dragon fruit a bit lower on the page, and also it would be great to have a shade in between the two pink ones I used, but I don't even think there is one, so this has to do. It's not perfect, but yeah. Okay, let's move on. Next, I would like to draw a fig. It has such a satisfying shape. I've had a fig before too, though I don't remember what it tasted like anymore. but I think it was good. I also know that you can eat the skin as well, like you can with the kiwi, though I feel like that has to be wildly unpleasant on the way down, or persimmons, but I just scoop out the insides or peel the skin off at least. And oh, that would sound so bad without a context. I think that by now you may have noticed that I am really trying to use my sketchbook as a sketchbook and be less precise, less of a perfectionist. It's a sketchbook after all, so I just leave the lightly messy sketch, use a color pencil for line art without even erasing or lightening the pencil lines, and then go to town with colors. It's fun. Though I admit I didn't expect the pencil to get smudged this much with the markers. I'm also again using white gouache for details. Well, coming back to strawberries, did you know that strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries aren't actually botanically berries? But bananas are, and avocados, and cucumbers, or tomatoes, or pumpkins. Oh, it's breaking my brain. I also wanted to draw a pomegranate, but I felt like I would spend hours on that one, so maybe next time. So let's do a coconut instead. I love coconuts and using coconut milk in my coffee from time to time. By the way, did you know coconuts are not actually nuts but fruits, or rather seeds? I guess the husk would be considered the flesh of the fruit, and the pit or the inside of it is what we eat. Though this one I am not entirely sure about. Maybe coconuts are a category of their own? They're basically like peaches or plums, though we don't eat the insides of peaches or plums. Or I don't. I also think that inside of peaches contain a cyanide, which is why they taste like almonds. So, yeah. Anyway, speaking of nuts, nuts are botanically, you guessed it, fruits. I would really like to try sprouted coconut one day. You know, the one with the marshmallowy thing inside? I wonder what that's like texture and taste-wise. as a last note, I wanted to say that since I started recording myself drawing, I must say sketching feels so much easier for some reason. I always struggled with sketching, it was super messy and it took me hours to make something I would be happy enough with. But now sketches take me a fraction of time and I am actually happy with them. Granted, I didn't create any elaborate pieces so far, but even simple things always took such a long time. And I also draw more in general since I started this channel, so far I am very happy with this journey. And thank you to anyone who is joining me on that journey. Well, this is all I have for you today. We are running out of light, but I will probably draw something small later to fill in the big empty spaces, so you don't waste any paper. If I was to say what's my favorite, I think the halved dragon fruit and the coconut. I think those two turned out great. But overall, it was a very nice sketching session. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my fruit fun facts. And I hope I didn't actually create any misinformation. And hope to see you next time. Bye!